everybody, sorry for yet another different angle. I am still on my honeymoon. I know this is probably not the most flattering angle, but we'll make it work. I just got back from seeing Ghostbusters, a 2016 reboot, and this is probably the film that I'm most curious to see. Doesn't mean I'm anticipating it, I just was curious because of all the hatred, it being the most disliked YouTube video ever, the unfunny commercials, all the international trailers, the clips, whatever. I laughed once out of all these trailers. This is the scene I laughed at.
Okay, so I don't know if it was a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell.
So I was going into this movie with very low expectations. To my surprise, the reviews were pretty good coming out of the early screenings for Ghostbusters. They were positive, it was funny. This movie doesn't deserve all the hatred that it's been getting over the last few months. And coming out of Ghostbusters, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, guys. It's a movie that it's not the best movie ever, but it definitely does not deserve the hate that it has gotten since the trailer was released this year. Okay, so everybody knows who directed Ghostbusters and who stars in Ghostbusters. So I'm going to jump straight into the review and what I thought about Ghostbusters. It was pretty funny. The beginning was a bit stale and dry for me. I wasn't laughing at all. I had a pretty deadpan face going for most of the beginning of the movie. I just wasn't really digging Melissa McCarthy and Kirsten Wiig. The movie picked up for me once the team got together and they had the receptionist of Chris Hemsworth. I did think that the team was really well done. I thought they all had really great chemistry. And to my surprise, I really liked most of these actresses in the movie as a team. Individually, not so much. I didn't find some of the actresses to be that funny. They are funny in other sources, other movies, but here I just didn't find Melissa McCarthy to be too funny or Kirsten Wiig to be too funny. I did find Kate McKinnon to be hilarious. She seemed to improvise a lot of her scenes, and she was the one that really was energetic and really loved being part of this Ghostbusters team, and you could tell that she really liked what she did. Then you had Leslie Jones, who I was afraid of because she's like Kevin Hart for me. All she does is scream, and you know, they had the trailers of her screaming, slapping Melissa McCarthy, and I really didn't find that funny. And here in the movie, you get to see everything that Leslie Jones does in the movie, and I thought she was really helpful to the team, and her comedic moments were great too. Chris Hemsworth had me dying. I was rolled over my seat, I was tearing up, I was gasping for air. It was so funny. He played the receptionist who was pretty dorky and not the brightest person ever, and it worked. And Chris Hemsworth did a great job at his role, and he was definitely the highlight of the film for me. Another highlight of the film for me was the visuals. They were stunning. I loved looking at the ghost. I loved the proton packs, the new weapons that Kate McKinnon came up with. All of it was visually stunning. Way more better than what the ghost looked like in '84. I mean, decades later. But anyways, I liked it. It was good visuals, good CGI, great special effects. I loved it. It was some of the best that I've seen this year. Now, where the film doesn't work, like I said, the beginning was a bit stale and it started off really rough for me. I was literally watching a movie like this. So I was a bit worried, and the pacing in the beginning didn't set up something really well for me. Then it took a little while for me to get into the team and their chemistry and the receptionists and their jobs. All that, it took some time for me to actually get invested. But once I did get invested, I had a lot of fun with it. I laughed throughout. Some of the jokes didn't land. Some of the jokes did land. They were pretty funny. The visuals were really great. So overall, if I had to look at it as a film, I honestly would want to see it again. It's better to me than Batman v Superman. Who would have thought of that? So it's not the best movie ever. It is one of the films that you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. This movie is very sided. Either you like it and you thought it had some fun moments, or you absolutely hated it. I haven't seen a review, so this is the best film of the year yet. So if you guys think it's the best film of the year yet, let me know, please. But it's one of those films that I enjoyed. I don't just think it deserves all the hate it got. It's not the best film ever made. It is definitely better than Ghostbusters 2. we'll talk later about Ghostbusters 84 and Ghostbusters 2016. We'll talk about that, but I enjoyed it. I did think the cameos in here were oddly placed and tasteless and not really needed. I am surprised, honestly. It is one of my most surprising films of this year. I enjoyed it. So this is the third movie I saw on my honeymoon. We saw Mike and Dave New Wedding Dates again, and then we saw Secret Life of Pets. We're here for a few more days, but we wanted to see Ghostbusters really bad, so we saw it this morning, and now I'm talking to you guys about it. So what did you guys think of Ghostbusters? Did you guys like it? Did you like it more than the 84 version? I don't know. I'm thinking about it a little, but it was a surprising film. I'm happy that I saw it. I'm happy that I came out of the theater in a happy mood. I honestly was expecting to come out of that movie just never wanting to see anything ever again in my life and just crawl into a hole and die. So this is Just Watching Movies. Sorry once again for the awkward angle. My back hurts right now because I'm like leaned forward trying to get into the shot here. But we'll be here for a couple more days and then that's it, and I'll have some more reviews in my natural habitat. So this is Just Watching Movies once again from Hawaii on my honeymoon. I hope you guys have enjoyed my last few videos. Remember, give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to me for new videos. You can also find me on Facebook at the same name. The link will be down below for that. This is Just Watching Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.